This woman in my thumbnail, you'll never guess her age. She's 70 years old. She looks better than half of the population. She's an Aussie. She's in Australia, but she looks better than half the population in America. I'm more attracted to her than 60% of American women. Maybe 70%. I think her name is Caroline Hantz, Hantz. You can look her up. Anyway, she quit sugar. She's been on a sugar-free diet for 29 years, and she had to have taken pretty good care of herself up to then. I mean, she said she was a sugar addict before that, but I don't know about her past. I don't know about her far past. Maybe like if she probably didn't smoke. She probably didn't drink in excess like a lot of these American young women are doing. But if you look into if you look at her not having sugar for 29 years, she looks like she's 45. She could be 42. Um, you know, for being 70, looking like she's like almost 30 years younger, 25 years younger than she really is. It looks like what it looks like is, when she stopped taking in sugar, time just stood still for her when it comes to um, her her youthfulness on her appearance. That's what it looks like to me. And I think that's what could be the fountain of youth. What people are looking for, like what's the fountain of youth? And she does say like she does eat sweets, but the thing is she doesn't eat sugar. It's like a sugar substitute. Um so what I think why a lot of Americans are hugely, grossly overweight here in America. Why? Is because they consume so much sugar. Not only the sweets is it, but it's like in everything. It's in sauces. It's in basically every. They put it in so many different things. Plus, people like their pop. People like to drink their pop a lot, and beer. And there's tons of sugar in that stuff. Um, what I think, what I think with um, lost train of thought. What I think with the sugar, especially like fast food, like they put tons of sugar in that. That's what makes you addicted. That's what makes you want to come back and have cravings. And your body will burn the sugar first before it'll burn the fat. I mean, you can go to other people and there's doctors like I highly recommend. Like I like to fast. Right now, I've been fasting for over 48 hours, just a wet fast. Um, it's close to it's close to it's close to 60 hours now. But a lot of people think that fasting's bad for you, and they have no clue. They really have no clue. I urge you to look up Dr. Berg on YouTube. He's a fasting expert. He has a lot of good content on his channel. He's got like 4 million subscribers. Highly likable, um, highly intelligent. If you want to know the nuts and bolts about all this stuff, look at him. All right, he can explain that stuff way better than I can. Um, You got all kinds of good stuff, and then you can look up Dr. Jason Fung. He's another one, and if you want, you look up Cole Robinson, and listen, he might not have the degrees, and he might not be your cup of tea either. But if you want someone nicer, Dr. Berg is really, he's got a ton of videos out there. Look him up. I think his name is Dr. David Berg, but I know it's Dr. Berg. Just look that up on YouTube, you'll find him. And it's just like with with like fasting, and how fasting helps. What I think fasting does is, I think fasting gives your immune system time to, like, a rest. Not so much your immune system, my bad. Your digestive system a time to rest, right? Then it can focus on other things. I think it takes up a lot of energy to break down these foods that we put in our bodies, especially these foods with a lot of toxins like sugar. And I like caffeine. I need to. It's something I'm gonna have to get rid of eventually. But the sugar and all that, that's something I'm is more important right now, because getting rid of caffeine, it's only like a couple days of withdrawal, right? And after that, you're pretty good. But the sugar, just having the cravings it's hard. I've quit a lot of things in my day. I've quit smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking, um, even things like gambling. I was never like, oh, I need to go, like, I'm gonna bet the house, and I'm gonna be on the streets or nothing like that. But um, even more personal things. But um, I've overcame a lot of things, and honestly, quitting sugar is up there with cigarettes. Like, cigarettes was very hard for me to quit, but quitting sugar is, man, it really gives you that comfort, right? And for me, it's like, especially with the quarantine, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to, I just want to. It makes me not want to do anything. So I like to eat, and it gives me that comfort, and it kind of gives me, when you work, what people like to do. It's like when you work hard all day, you want some kind of a emotional release, whether it's people like to shop, or some kind of a vice. You get into your vice, and like, a lot of people like to drink, or whatever. And for me, it's like, eating was, I would just go ham. I would go ham too. I just, like, whatever. I could fast all day, and then when I get home, I'm just like, oh, I'm eating, because I like that full feeling. But um, I think the whole thing is with sugar, is it really it really taxes the body, and I think that um it it sucks out your youthfulness, and same with alcohol or anything like that. And when you look at that, you look at the number one killer in America is heart disease, and then the second one is cancer. And I think that sugar has a big contribute it contributes big time to these things. I mean, obviously diabetes, like, sugar's the number one culprit for diabetes. So I think that, you know a lot of people, and also it weakens your immune system too. So then people will go to the doctor all the time, and people wonder why our medical facilities are so expensive, and healthcare is so expensive, is because people are so addicted to sugar, they take so much in. And you know there's a lot of benefits to get rid of it. And I'm seeing all these I'm watching all these videos, food videos, even like how to make ramen, which I know ramen is bad for you, but looking at all these food videos, I'm like, I want to eat, but how they make keto, like fudge, it's like there's no sugar. All these treats have no sugar. They use fake process, not process. I'm not sure, but it's some artificial sweetener. It's like you can have your your sugar treats without that drug. I mean, that's a pretty big drug that nobody talks about, and all the negative effects that it does to us. And it's like, how is this legal? It kills more than it's the number one killer. How is this stuff legal? It almost should be banned. I mean, I'm not for banning things. I'm more a libertarian. People do what they want, but you wonder why people are overweight. Well, they want everybody addicted to sugar, so we buy more and we consume more, and we come back for more. They're highly intelligent, these people, these corporations, and um, you know, the way they market things to us, and all that. So it's not easy. It's not easy to put sugar out of your life. But like I said, there's all these recipes on here you can look up, and you can get your fix without actually consuming sugar. One thing I would say is pop is horrible. I don't drink pop that often. I used to drink pop all the time when I was like 23 to 25 and all that. And now it's more like every now and then. If I have a pop, I usually haven't had it for like months, like maybe even like 6 months. And when I do have a pop, it's hard to go down. It almost hurts my throat, and it's all that corn syrup and all that sugar in there. And it's almost like my body's rejecting it right off the bat. It's crazy. It's funny how bad sugar is, and you know what I'm saying. Even though that's enough, you guys can do your own research.